Wonder what kind of supplies you can find in the Dominican Republic? When we first got here, we had no idea there were modern supermarkets and massive hardware stores. We didn't even know where to look. Today, we are taking you to the second biggest city in the DR, where you'll find pretty much everything you need.
Ooh, we need one of those.
These are the tales of Boab.
Today we are making a trip into the big city. We're going to Santiago, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours from Luperon. First stop, we're gonna drop Lola off at Sabrina's for a doggy play date.
Penny!
Be good.
Hermione!
Nice pool.
Don't bother Craig.
All right, have a good day, Lola.
So this actually ended up being a win-win for both Michael and I and Sabrina, making this hour and a half drive to Santiago. This is Sabrina, and maybe you can let them know why this works out for you as well.
Well, I just bought this car, and the owner gave me a guarantee of 1 week on the thing, so I'm just testing it out and making sure nothing goes wrong. So I'm driving around as much as possible, and I also got a few things that I need to do in the city, so it's a good opportunity to give it a good run.
What do you think about the roads here, driving in the Dominican Republic?
Well, it used to be really bad. The roads were awful, potholes everywhere, sometimes mostly just dirt road. It used to almost take 2 hours and a bit to get to Santiago, but now it probably averages about an hour and a half. Really, when you're driving in the Dominican Republic, you have to your biggest rule of the road is to not hit somebody. And just always anticipate somebody doing something incredibly stupid. A lot of people don't have driver's licenses here. They've never taken a driver's test.
There's young kids. I see like 10-year-olds
on
on motorcycles
and
doing 60.
Wheelies.
Wheelies, yeah.
Yeah, there's not much rules and regulations concerning vehicles here.
And there was a time where I would have thought no rules it sounds awesome, and I didn't really obey the rules of the road for a long time. I had a lot of speeding tickets. Now I can see a real good positive side to lines and stop signs and stoplights and just, you know, driving the speed limit. First stop, PPG.
We're looking for some barrier coat and a little bit more anti-fouling. And I think we're in the right place. This is where Google Maps took us. Alright, that was pretty easy. We just got a gallon of epoxy primer that's going to go on the rudder and the hole where the stands are at, and as the base for our cockpit sole. We also got another gallon of anti-foulant, and that's just going to help build up on our hull to protect it from growth. The anti-foulant was 7,000 pesos, which is about $140, and the primer was 3,000 pesos, which is about $60. It's lunchtime, we're hungry. We just found a spot on the map that we were close to, and pretty good sized portions here. I know Joel's excited for his 2 steaks.
It didn't say that it was going to be 2 steaks, but it's 2 steaks.
Just said chuleta.
I will finish this.
Oh, I know you will.
$7.
Oh, when was the last time you had ribs?
I don't know. It's probably
$7 for each of these plates.
Yeah.
I got the chicken, Sabrina got the pork,
pork ribs. Yeah.
and we all got our side of vegetable pesto vegetales.
Time to check out the supermarket. So this is pretty much everything you're gonna find in the States, or you know, in a more developed countries. It's pretty nice in here. Okay, well, we've been looking for parking, and that was a good break. It's kind of tough. Sabrina has an above ground pool, and right now she's looking for fabric to make a cover for it. So we're in a fabric store. This is fun.
And if you're wondering why Joel sounds a little nasally, it's because he has a cold.
Toppled over the tower of foam.
So one thing Sabrina did to make cockpit cushions was use an open cell foam because she couldn't find a closed cell foam here, and covered it with this plastic sheeting, silicone the seams, and then covered it in that more durable fabric that we were looking at over there, and that seemed to work really well for her. Yeah, I think this stuff would look great in our cockpit, so I'm kind of taking in some ideas. It's really durable, but it is like, you know, water penetrable, so you would need that plastic on the inside.
Or the closed cell foam.
Or a closed-celled foam if you ordered that in, but yeah.
We went to a couple fabric places and we just realized that she could just order one on Amazon for cheaper. She can't beat it. Less than half the price. She's trying to find the fabric, make it herself. Amazon still beats it. Ooh, we need one of those. We don't have room though. So that the meter's broken. Instead of paying the meter, you just pay this guy with the shotgun when you get back. Ochoa. That place is like a Home Depot, Sears. It's crazy in there. It's got a lot of stuff. What do we get?
Yeah, it's the biggest hardware store we've ever seen. We got a 2-part polyurethane paint. It's gonna be the final step in making our cockpit sole look really nice and protected from the sun. So boom, I think we're good to go and we can put our boat back together now.
I don't like being behind him because you can't see what's going on. Now he's speeding up.
Totally just...
Now he's speeding
He's
up.
boxing you out.
And he goes back over again.
That was our very first time into Santiago, and it was a very long day. We ended up getting back late at night, so we had very bad lighting, plus we were tired, so it's now the next day. The paint was the main reason for going in, but we were also able to get some random odds and ends. You may notice we have some items we didn't show us picking up. That's because this would have been difficult to find, I think, anywhere in the DR. This is custom built. What do we have here?
This is our prop shaft. So if you didn't watch any of our earlier episodes, we cut our prop shaft in half and ordered a new one, complete with this coupler.
So we have a complete drivetrain here. Here's the cutlass bearing. And all of this we had shipped into the Dominican Republic right before we left. It showed up when we were gone. So Sabrina held on to this for us. And today we plan to install our entire drivetrain, complete with our, you want to tell them what this is?
This is the stuffing box, the dripless stuffing box.
Complete with the rebuild kit.
Yeah, rebuild kit, O-rings, all the rubber pieces. So that's what we're doing today. That's going to be the next episode, so stay tuned for that.
It's time to rebuild, baby.
Yeah, cross your fingers that it goes in a hell of a lot better than it came out. We had a couple snafus installing the drivetrain. Hold on.
Rubber mallet time.
We got it figured out, we think, for the most part. So stay tuned for that. That'll be an interesting episode.
Michael, what have you done with the website and why should they check it out?
It's a completely new homepage, a little bit more of an interactive experience, I hope, I think. Total new design. Let us know what you think.
Bumsonaboat.com.
I had a thought and then it went away. I was gonna say something.
You can say it.
No, it's
I'm
gone.
gonna be like that, and we'll cut right to it.
Okay. Here's the thought. There's no thought.
Bumsonaboat.com.
Give us a like. Be sure to subscribe to see our next video with the drivetrain going in. All of the challenges and struggles that you're always going to find on Bums in a Boat.
These are the tales of Moab.
We will
Over here. Over here. Come on.
Come on, Willie. Pay attention. Focus.
Boab!
Lola dipped.
How come you're so quiet?